The UCLA women's basketball team celebrated its national championship on Wednesday night with a spirited throng of fans at Pauley Pavilion. Bruins won their first ever NCAA title Sunday, obliterating South Carolina, a game watched by nearly 10 million viewers. The Bruins championship joins the 1978 title the school won in the old AIAW days, that association, the precursor to the women's game going under the NCAA umbrella. 6 seniors on that UCLA team. They're well represented in the athletics mock draft leading up to Monday's big event, which will be in New York City. Bruins with 3 of the top 7 prospects, 4 of the top 13. That includes Lauren Betts, projected to go number 2 to the Minnesota Lynx. Shimmy Miller is here with more on this. It's interesting, Shimmy. I looked through a bunch of mock drafts. It doesn't seem like there's really a consensus as to who the number 1 will be. There is certainly a consensus that Lauren Betts is going to go very, very early. How do you see her fitting in the WNBA and making an impact here early?
It's what I've said all season long. She's got great feet. She's got great hands. I think she's proven her toughness. She can play through contact, which is important for bigs. She's put in a lot of work with her mental health, so she's really improving in the mental toughness aspect of the game. She's unproblematic in the locker room. She is a great passer, so you can play through her. I think she's definitely a top 3 pick. It just really depends on a team like Dallas and what they need with that 1 pick. But I just love Lauren Betts and her upside. What you have to really pay attention to is how she's going to be able to defend in the WNBA in the pick and roll. I think that's important. A lot of teams in the league play pick and roll more so than at the collegiate level. But Lauren Betts is a bona fide pro.
How about Kiki Rice, a player who is so versatile, can do so many different things, can play the 1 or the 2. How do you see her fitting in the WNBA?
That's why I think she'll be the next Bruin to go because of that versatility, Dave. Just a really good job of raising her draft stock this season by showing league executives that she can play off the ball. Much more efficient this season. All her offensive stats went up. And then because she's such a big guard who can defend, that also makes her really valuable in this year's draft.
Projected to go to Chicago in that athletic mock draft. They, of course, need some guard depth with Courtney Vandersloot recovering from injury. We saw, again, all these UCLA players who were projected to go high. Gabriella Jaquez among that group. And, man, it's amazing to think of the way that she helped her stock in this NCAA tournament. I mean, she showed off the whole package, particularly in that South Carolina game where she was phenomenal, plays with such incredible energy. How does she project to the next level?
Well, like you said, she definitely raised her stock as well, but I love her versatility. She's one of those rare players, Dave, where I think she will actually be a better pro than she was as a college player. We know she was a great college player. And it's all because of the WNBA and the style of play, which is really conducive to her. She sacrificed personal stats in order to be part of a winning team. I think you're going to see her flourish at the next level with the right fit. She reminds me a lot of Notre Dame's player from last year, Sonia Citron, who was really kind of a role player her senior year at Notre Dame, and then last year as a rookie in the league. She was a candidate for Rookie of the Year. I think she finished 2nd in the voting. That's who Jaquez reminds me a lot of.
You just hear so much, really, at all levels of basketball about this positionless basketball concept, and it just feels like Gabriella Jaquez fits right into that. We've gone through a lot of the Bruins here, and look, they're the national champs for a reason. We saw that mock draft. I mean, they're all over the place, and of course, it was such a senior-laden team. But I feel like we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about somebody other than a UCLA player. So who, in your mind, is the most intriguing player coming out of the Big Ten who did not attend UCLA in this upcoming draft?
Okay, keep your eye on Shea Chesky. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Shea Chesky, like no one's talking about Shea Chesky. But this year, the WNBA, it's structured a little bit different, and you're allowed to keep a full roster. You have to keep a full roster of 12 players. And then you're allowed to have an additional 2 players that are considered developmental players. Shea Chesky, in my opinion, she's someone that's going to be intriguing to a league to put in one of those 2 developmental spots. She's a 40, 50, 90 player. You know, she was a bucket getter, first team all Big Ten. She showed this year that she can also, like Kiki Rice, play on or off the ball, so she can play point guard, which kind of helps to offset her size. She's got a high motor. She's athletic. Keep your eye on Shea Chesky. And then also I'm really intrigued with Grace Van Slooten as well because of her versatility and her athleticism and size.
You know, it's interesting you talk about Chesky, and you just think ultimately basketball is about putting the ball in the basket, right? I mean, like at its most fundamental level, and if you can do it behind the arc in the way that she can, it just feels like there ought to be a spot for her, and those developmental spots are really interesting ones. So a lot to focus on here. Again, should be a fabulous night, particularly for UCLA, but for the entire Big Ten. Shimmy, really appreciate you taking some time here to shed some light on it.
Thank you, Dave.